Hey everybody, Orpheolus here. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected. What are you doing up there? Oh well, last time we did some side quests around the region, doing some stuff here and there. And this time, well, once again, more side quests because we can't have enough of those. Anyways, I'm saving certain side quests for here and there and later on. Man, this is very out of the way. Like, where the heck are you? You're normally not down here. Like, how are you normally over here? Oh, there's a hidden pathway over here. That explains it. I'm used to you being in the main spot. So right over here, we have Ardred here for next side quest. Hey you, please listen. Miss Winnie is feeling sad. I know exactly why. It's because she lost her wedding ring while escaping from Alchemoth. And that's why she's feeling blue. And I, Ardred, have long thought it imperative that I rescue her from her state. What? No, I haven't. I don't have an ulterior motive, nor is it a crush. Perish the thought. If I had to call it anything, I call it, that's it, I call it compassion. And therefore, I thought I ought to present her with the new ring, but I know not how to make one. And also, cannot move from here, on account of my duty to guard the townsfolk. And thusly, I enlist your service to seek out someone who can make a ring for me. I trust you will assist me. Alright, we have rival hearts. Find someone to make a ring. Alright, leave it to Shulk time, I guess. So yeah, so we'll be doing a little bit of exploration this episode, getting to the last region of the map, really. Why? Because hooray progress! Also, there's Bama over there. So yeah, so the location we need to go to is right up here, because we have a machina up here, Quartz. So you're after a ring, are you? I imagine I having him make a ring, no worries, but can it really be true? That oaf Ardred wants to give it to Lady Winnie. I'm really not a big fan of his hot-headedness. Mind telling me the whole story? Ah, I see. He saw Lady Winnie feeling down and decided to cheer her up. I'm really not sure about this, but if it's for Lady Winnie's sake, so be it. I'll craft her the ring. The ring. Rumor has it that Lady Winnie lost her husband coming from this settlement. She really does seem lonely sometimes. Well, to business. I can't make the ring without the requisite material, so I'll need you to gather some bridgeite for me. You should be able to find it down at the stony area down the back of the Forbidden Hushlands. Good luck. Alright, so we have our destination, the Forbidden Hushlands. Here we'll be going to Scapular Lance. And going on from here, so yeah, we typically do the side quest. Actually, around this point, though, we have a little bit more story progress because we'll have a reason to coming down here in a bit. So, going on down this pathway here, we get ourselves some tortoise here that are 70, which can be a little bit nasty. Okay, I am the required level for this. We'll be doing something very stupid here momentarily. Anyways, coming on down this pathway here, we get ourselves level 71 Custodian Barrel Dart. Don't fight him now. That fight flat out sucks and is one of the harder fights of the run. In fact, my early runs died to barrel darts here before, so best save it once you have a little bit more experience under your belt, just because barrel dart's annoying. Alright then. So coming up over this way, we'll be doing a couple things down here. Our first one is gathering ourselves another landmark here, Old Expedition HQ, and we have another machina. Are you? A Homs, a Hyantia, and a Nopon? The perfect specimens. No, don't mind me. Please pretend you didn't hear that. We're sorry to disturb you. What are you doing down here anyways? Nothing suspicious, yeah, my word. Please, don't start suspecting me. As you see, I'm a machina. After arriving on the Bio's shoulder, I was stunned by the level of biodiversity here. From here, I decided to study the local monsters, and came here to take photos of some of the species. Photos, huh? Well, I haven't seen any of those since I was at Dunban's house. Which monsters do you count to photograph? Dinoses and Elicas. But here's the problem. Whenever I start facing one of the beasts, my legs start shaking. You guys are pretty strong, so I bet you wouldn't know how that feels. Oh hey, do you know how to use a camera? A camera? Well, I've never actually used one properly, but I've tinkered with them a bit. Right. Well, if that's the case, it's probably safe to say you could learn. Sure, I understand how it works theoretically, so I should be able to figure out the handling. Great, then I hope you won't think too forward, but Could you mind taking the monster's photos in my place? I'm not convinced I'll be able to take good pictures, though. That's alright. The cameras respond to your desires. It'll do the lion's share of the work. Alright then, so we have shoulder survey snaps. Take a photo of the glow dinos at the Forbidden Hushland during the night, and a dozy Elica in the plateaus during the day. Alright, and we get ourselves a camera for doing this. Alright then, so we got one during the night and one during the day. Which is where our first one's going to be. Just gotta change things tonight. And head on down here. So coming up here is going to be the last of the Pond Specters. Here we get Nonona. Qualified, certified, deified. Pond Spectre Nonona is the name. But what is a name? Heh. It seems fate ordained us to meet. Lots of space-time converge on single point, for one upon Spectre's blood cannot but happen. Time is nigh. After aeons of wait, dreams soon come to fruition. Cut down that miscreant. Thingamajigger 13 must fall. Let this act of fan flames rebelling and upturn the world of shambles. Meh. Friends want to know more about Thingamajigger 13 and why world is shambles. Now is not time or place for expositioning. Firstly, must take pact with Nonona, and do so must slay odious fiend that lie beyond. The slayal of one undeity certainly lead friends to original proof. Then, and only then, may friends begin the path of reaching true lore. Alright then, so here we get ourselves Nonona's Calling. Defeat Thingamajigger 13. Oh boy, that thing. He sucks. He does. Alright then, so here at the Forbidden Hushland. Oh boy, I'm not looking forward to this. So the reason why this thing down here sucks is because we have millions of quad wings around here. They'll snipe you from far away and you can't get that spike defense early. Yeah, it does suck, but here I am just trying to navigate through everything. Get spotted by everything along the pathway, but more importantly, I'm not worried because here we get ourselves a monster here. There it is. I'll have to be careful not to rattle it up. You were close! Well, let's hope this shot comes out well. Not front and center, not quite center. Oak will give that a terrible score. Alright, but at least we got the proof of dinos. So now I'm trying to navigate carefully. Just carefully enough. Alright then. At least we are now in the clear, because coming back down here, we get ourselves the last of the proofs. We get the last Porto Rose favorite. Alright then. So I guess with this all done, now we have the Dinosauros. Oh boy. Now we're getting to the fights that absolutely, positively, 100% suck. Dinosauros is annoying because he has an insta-kill attack if you're not careful. However though, if you're playing correctly, you don't really need to worry too much about it. Also, I'm doing the segment in casual just because this is actually my favorite part of the speedrun for a casual 100%. And that is because we are carrying this Pond Spectre into a fight we are not supposed to be using. In fact, this fight is probably one of the game's super bosses that we are taking on early. The movement, the strategy, and everything is just... it's an S tier fight for sure. That I love. Alright then, so we defeated those two. And now I am booking it beyond belief because we have deadlines to make. So here at the Quarry Colonnade, we'll be going beyond this pathway here for another one of the item lords. Right here is the Bridgite. For Bridget, of course. And now we are heading on into the Quarry. There will be a story reason why you'll be going here to the Quarry here pretty soon. I'm just going in here now just because. So right here we get ourselves a quiet moment, strength and unity.
Why Mr. Shulk stopped so sudden?
I was just thinking about the cave near Colony 9. Do you know it, Nene? It's called Tephra Cave.
Nene no place. Nene tag along once with group of hum-hum. Went to fetch ether cylinders.
I've done that too sometimes. Went with Ryan a couple of times.
Mama, hooray for twinsies! Nene went there during rebuilding effort.
So you did your part to help Nene. Thanks for that.
It not thing that need thanks per se. Just doing civic duty. Must stay friends and work together. With all peoples that live in world.
That's right.
But folk here have lot of angry scuffles. Fight between neighbors bad. Should watch Nene and Kino. Learn to everyone play nice.
Well, I wouldn't say the people here are enemies exactly. They just don't know how to work out their feelings.
That just fancy way of saying fighting?
It's not exactly like fighting. Both sides do understand each other, but their paths took them in different directions.
What Mr. Shock mean?
If the two sides had simply hated each other, they wouldn't just leave. They'd try to drive the other side out by force. But that's not what they did. They still have common ground to stand on. And Melly is here now. They just need some time to mull things over.
Mr. Shock is very kind person. Very different from Mama Pon. When Nene and Kino get into bad fight, Mama Pon spank first, then ask questions. Nene and Kino always in tears, but always say sorries and make up with hug. End of end, friendship become much stronger. Being friends mean a whole lot more fun, and more fun is more good. Also, everyone in Colony 9 was friends from start.
Well, that's because everyone there was working to help rebuild. We all share the same dream.
But dreams of people here all really all that different from each other.
For now, I guess. But Melly is doing the best she can, and we need to as well.
Nene understand. Nene will wait until Miss Melia make dreams of everyone mushed together as one. But if dream of Miss Melia not go through to everyone, in that case, Nene will give vicious spankings, and no one spared, even not Mr. Shock.
What? Me as well? Just promise to be gentle.
Alright then, so with that quiet moment all done, here I am making a save because I really want to make this work. Because this entire segment here is one of my favorites in the speedrun. The hardest part is just making it over this bloody ledge. So yeah, so there's actually quite a few things that are done in the in different categories of the speedrun too. Can I please jump over this? This is like the final boss. I'm only showing it how it's done. There we go. So anyways, we fall down here, we aggro that thing there so we maintain our damage buff. Yeah, I'll forget about you. So right over here we get ourselves a cosmetic something. Inflicts paralysis. So yeah, it's a thing. You can't purge it away. The paralysis is annoying, but it's not the end of the world. It's not like a bind or anything, and this debuff ain't too bad. Alright, look that way. Alright, so anyways, the big strat, I'm going to say this now. If you want to do a super boss fight early, do not use Pawn Specters now and be sure you're in casual mode and about level 71-ish. So yeah. So that there is the first of the unique monsters here. Yeah, we're taking on a super boss way earlier than intended. So our next fight is going to be right back here. For the next unique monster, I'm avoiding that lot. And instead, we are fighting Deputy Segel. Once again, don't use your arts and try not to kill the wolf. That's because we'll be trying to save that for building party game. Okay. Actually, you want to say, how did you all aggro? Normally, you all don't aggro. Okay, shield up. Well, this wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, y'all do your thing. I'm running up the slope now. Alright, we got that all done. So now we are running away. Not that I really care too much. Just hang out here. I'm going to heal up a little bit. Okay, this is going to make things very nasty. Okay, we should be fine now. Alright then, so we're aggroed by this Orluga back here. Here at Margot's Weeping, we're going to go in here. Aggro the Goldie Chromar. Okay then. So do not... Yeah, don't go to the main guy just yet. Here I'm just trying to make my way here. Okay, we got that. Okay then, so now focus on Ravager and immediately Daze. I'm just focusing on this fight because this fight is the worst fight of the run. Yeah, in early 100% speed runs, this fight was not too well organized. Alright then. Okay, can I please kill you? Okay, this really is not good. Okay then, so Ravager is aggroing me. Please look the other way. Okay, there's a smash. I need to immediately undaze you. Okay, you are toppled. I'll try to go for the daze. Okay. Not going to work. Put up a shield after this. Can't stress how important that is because he has a crazed stance that he goes immediately into. So that there is his main strategy. I'll probably explain this a little bit better here. Okay, actually don't need this last one. Okay. Well, that could have been a whole lot worse. I was glad I was able to read that. Okay then. So a couple things I should probably know about this fight. Because I do actually want to try to fight him again. Actually probably shouldn't. So yeah, so I'll just be fighting this guy again just to talk about that guy's gimmick. So I wasn't really focusing. I was trying to focus a lot. So yeah, so the thing about that fight though is that his pattern goes that he'll start up with a smash which will daze somebody, and then once his health is like under half, he will go into a he'll use Crazy Dance 3 that will topple your entire party, followed up by Decapitator, which if you are toppled at all, it is an insta-kill art. Like, it will kill your entire party off instantly. It is that evil. Anyways, probably should have grabbed this treasure trove. Alright, Sage Artistry. Increases experience gained by 40%. Very powerful and very useful. Okay, then. There's just so much going on right now. Here, I'll be putting on Hypnosis and doing something a little bit fun. So, I need to go into Expert Mode, turn this on, and I'll moving you back to about 63 or so. Because we'll be doing something a little bit fun now. Okay, probably should finish my thoughts on Ravager Apacia. In early speedrun routes of the category, Ravager Apacia was originally saved for much later on. There was an idea for a strat in order to make Ravager more consistent because you can beat him on your first try. It's just that if things go wrong, if you get bad RNG with like the dazes and everything like that, then it gets very hairy and it gets very nasty and you won't be able to do everything you can. However though, one of my biggest contributions was making that fight, well I guess this entire segment, more consistent. Because normally I save that spider monster for much later on in the run. We have another reason to come back here. And all that fun stuff. So yes, that's probably one of my biggest contributions to Future Connected, just making that fight a whole lot more consistent. Yeah, because originally it was a scary fight, but now it's relatively free, all things considered. In fact, recently reroutes, which have much better experience routing, still takes on that fight like way below average, like levels like 71, I think, 70, 71 at that point. But still relatively tame, all things considered, just because you because once you understand how his AI works, you can get him into a cycle. He still sucks really badly. You want to start up with the daze, because typically how the fight goes is that you start up with the daze, and then you kill pretty much everything off. Then you build up to another talent before he gets his big scary art off, and then he uses another unit strike for damage in order to kill him off. So yeah. Next up, the other thing that's done here, this one is in normal. Here, I'm just going here. Okay, then so we just boop you there. And then boop you into the cavern here. And yeah, that there is how you fast level up in this game. So yeah, so I probably should mention this though, is that this is the strategy done on normal speedruns in order to get yourself up to the required level. Is that what you normally do is that you run along this pathway, just kind of focuses on here, wait until the spider goes up. Okay, hypnosis him, have everyone drawn to you, move over, boof him into the pit, and then follow him in. Yeah, this lets him die really easily. You get a lot of experience this way, like we're up to level 63 when I was like 61 or something like that. And yeah. That's basically the, yeah, that's basically the entire thing there. Alright then. So here we can go ahead and use all the experience in order to gain ourselves back up to the level we're supposed to be and all the fun stuff. And I do want to turn that off. That doesn't really matter too much anymore since we're almost to the required level, so yeah, so that there is the hypnosis strat in order to fast level up in this game. So the strategy is just expert mode yourself down to like level 60, pretty much minimum level, hypnosis. Group everyone up so that way they don't accidentally awaken it. Boof them into the ledge since hypnosis will have a, we'll be able to put them to sleep and then you can be able to push them off consistently and still being able to hit around the agility penalty. Boof them to the pit for a one shot, a lot of experience, a lot of the rinse repeat since the landmark is right there. It makes for fast leveling. It's like 10-20 minute grind or something like that for the speedruns. So yeah, it's not too bad but still a thing that can happen. So that there is pretty much everything about the quarry that you need to know about. Anyways, here we get ourselves a big old deposit with haste, which is fantastic, especially at this point. We'll have another reason to come here next episode. In fact, the only reason why I'm doing this now is just because we're in the neighborhood for side quest reasons and all that fun stuff. So next up, I think it's time we wrap up a lot of the other remaining parts since this went by relatively nicely, all things considered. Yeah, I don't need this fight much later on the run, but meh. So yeah, that's actually a lot of good items there. Anyways, our next actually we go to Abbacy's Dorsum now. That's right. Then we turn around and fight this Orluga here. Since we're in the neighborhood. Once again, usual screw you strats. Yeah, this Orluga can be nasty, but thankfully you only have like a couple enemies to worry about, so definitely could be a whole lot worse. Alright, that's good. Okay, go ahead and take this guy out. Okay, you got full on specters. So yeah, so next up we got a big guy back there. But instead, I'll be taking on this group now. So yeah, so we get ourselves another Elika guy. So yeah, so I just build up talent and then go from there. So yeah, so this guy starts up with the bind and all that fun stuff. Otherwise, don't really worry about it. Just start up with the Union Strike and then go from there. I'm just trying not to engage too close to the enemy, so because that'll trigger a cutscene. There we go. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to mention about Ravager Opacia. It is very much worth grinding Ravager Opacia. That is because Ravager Opacia, Tenderheart Blocker. This is Nene's and Kino's ultimate weapon. Ravager Opacia drops both Nene's and Kino's ultimate. Like, this is the best of their equipment that they're going to get. The only problem, though, is that it's only 2 slots, so not the greatest, but I'll make do with it, I guess. I'll give you a PDD, since that's always nice, and I guess Topple Plus. Yeah, do I get anything better for you? Fruit Lobber. So yeah, I actually wrote it down. The Friendo Shatter is Nene's ultimate weapon. As for Kino, Kino's ultimate weapon is the Jumbo Fruit Shot, also dropped by Ravager Opacia. So yeah, so good things there. Agility down, I guess. Heat sink, always a must. Paralysis, I guess. I still don't have any special weapons for you already. Dang. Okay then, so with this all done, now we get ourselves another cutscene here. Oh Pog, it's another big Elika. Though I just killed a unique monster like 3 seconds ago. Found you, should this angle be good? You were close! Well, that should do it. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Shulk, I'll have you know that in order to get a good angle, you need to be front and center, wait for them to do a fancy art thing, and then go from there, but oh well. I guess with this all done, let's go on ahead and hand in some side quests now, since we are in the area. Head and hand this in. Alright, thank you so much. These are wonderful photos. I'm impressed. It'll be great assets on our ongoing survey of the Bionic Shoulder. Alright, glad everything worked out. Been unsure what to say this next part, but I think I did. I never forget myself, so here goes. Let me study yourself too someday. Donate your bodies to science. It'd be for a good cause. No thank you. Alright then, so here we get ourselves some replica stuff for Shulk, I guess. Not the greatest. Oh well. So I guess since also we're in the neighborhood, let's go ahead and hand into Nonona. At last, long-awaited desire of Nonona is fulfilled. Now, present proof that friends rest from grasp of old untidy, and bring light to the world of shambles. Meh, friends understand words coming out of Nonona, but not meaning. Just give license to Nonona back, please. I love Nonona. While her fight is annoying, definitely a fun quest. Meh, Nonona, no. Since ancient times of in memory, brethren have sought to reach fabled Yonderland. Only worthy Nopon may follow as adherents of Oracle 1-1, but Nonona see truth in this. Oracle 1-1 is savior chosen by oldie time legacy. Memo that Nonona picked up in Archaeology Center said as much. Must be accurate, more or less. Find 1-1. Bestow upon 1-1 this most divine revelation from beyond veil. Only then will door of feasibility open. Threads of fatiness. Pleased to weave werble winding way. Wendley.
I need to be even stronger.
Alright then. And we have Nonona. The final Pawn Spectre before 1-1 himself. So with this all done, I guess it is time we do Custodian Barrel Dart since we have the experience now. Alright, my recommendation for Barrel Dart. Lure away the ads. You don't want to take on Barrel Dart with all these ads. You want to take him on one at a time, especially if you're doing this early. Shulk will get a upgrade here pretty soon that will make Barrel Dart a little bit easier. But yeah, just take these out one at a time and build up on Spectre. That is more or less the safe way of doing Fog Beasts, is just take out their ads. Just some ads like to spin around and make things inconsistently. Thankfully, Barrel Dart is in such a way that you don't have to worry too much about it, but yeah. Just make sure you don't deal with all these guys because they have like Burst Eater, which does HP down. They have like, they can daze you and all that fun stuff. It's not fun. So once again, just focus them down one at a time. Like, a lone Apis ain't too bad. Alright, we got full union ready to go. There we go. Alright then. Now it is time for Custodian Barrel Dart. Custodian Barrel Dart ain't too bad if he's all alone. If he has his friends, then his fight gets a whole lot worse. Just be sure to get PDD down. Damage doesn't normally kill, so I'll just go for the daze. We Sardi! Find party! Sardi so we die! Alright, so we got a good long daze here, so we should be good to just start building up to another talent. I guess another Union Strike. Yeah, so it's really nice to actually daze them together. Oh nice, we got the topple. I'm just gonna go for the damage in front. We got this in the bag. Barrel Dart win by himself ain't too bad. Alright, we're up to 31 already. Nice. Alright. Oh yeah, that's the thing I should mention though, is that there is actually a glitch where if you like end battle before Melia has time to like discharge everything. It's a little bit of glitchy, but Melia will keep her aura active. And plus, sometimes if you switch out when she uses an aura, then you'll be able to be in a glitched state that will keep your buffs with it. So, with this all done, we have fully explored the entirety of the Bind on Shoulder. So yeah, so the entirety of the map will be unveiled now since we've explored everything. Hooray, I guess. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any other unique bosses I could fight since if there's all alone. Already got those guys. Those guys I'll take care of in a bit. I guess Prayer will rock now. Since we got Citadel to Stega, and there's no real other better times than right now since we are in the neighborhood. Tostega is the same as Barrel Dart, just without the PDD, but with First Eater and all that fun stuff. Yeah, I'll see you at the end of this. Barrel Dart is pretty much the same thing as Tostega, so just without the ads and the Fog Beast stuff. And also they're taking on at the same point in the story too. Alright, there we go. Up to 32 already. We're doing pretty nicely since there's only 49 in the game. Alright, and we also got a Sun Staff there too, which is also pretty nice. Alright then, so I guess with this all done, let's go on ahead and hand this in now. I know, such a roundabout way, but we did good progress this episode. We've done a lot. Alright then, so heading up here, let's go on ahead and hand in the side quest here. Alright, you get the bridge that I asked for. Alright, then it's time for me to get to work. Let's forge this a ring. Be sure to throw it in a volcano when you're done with it. Alright, here we go. Here's the one ring you asked for. I think the whole thing is a bit strange, but go ahead and give it to Ardred. Alright then. So Ardred is still down here in a very bad spot, but we will make do what we make do with. Oh, that ring is ready. What superb make it is. They hear you right. Quarrey said you made this, you say? To tell you the truth, I'm no fan of that fa nerd scrapper. But this isn't about me, it's about Winnie. I guess I should be thankful for the ring. Alright, Miss Winnie used to live in Alchemoth with a high ante of pure blood, and that's why she's alone now. Back in those days, she felt rather embarrassed to live in the capital as a Homs. I could do nothing but watch. But things can be different now. I can't bear to see poor Miss Winnie wear her sorrow on her sleeve anymore. I shall give this ring to her and make her a happy woman again. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much this means. Alright then, another quest done. We get ourselves a couple things for Nene. So with this all done, we managed to do good progress this episode. There's a few more side quests available right now, but we'll be holding off for that for a future episode because there's some stuff here and there I want to take care of along the meantime, which will lead to one another. So with this all done, we did good progress this episode. We managed to do a few more side quests around the region and such, and next time in Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected, we finally return to the story. I will see you all then.